Okay, so hopefully this connection is better. Okay, so I'm not gonna be on here long. Hopefully this connection is way better and I can finish the message. But there was another message that did come out. So I felt like now that we're on this part two, it works. And it stated that I feel like moving past you, so fuck your flowers. Yeah, it's like this person literally tried to like fake it like they really was so in love with you. They really, really, really wanted to like work things out with you, be your friend, let's get along. And it's all a facade. And they're being blocked. Okay, because all they did was try to fake love bomb you and try to dishonor you. That's what they literally wanted to do. They was hoping you would have trusted to get right back with them or give them the time of a day to be in your face so they can disarm you and dishonor you. Yeah. That's ultimately what they was attempting to do. They wanted to disarm you and dishonor you. They wanted to knock you off your high horse, so to speak. Make sure that, yep. But it still ain't working. Still not going to work because you showing up here as the high priestess, ascending to your new found stardom. Okay? Yeah, it's new for you because you've been having to battle shit this whole time. Your entire love life has been tumultuous, divine feminine. Okay? Yep, look. Your entire... I mean, come on now. See? That's what... Didn't I tell you they want to disarm you, dishonor you, and disarm you? Like, this person was literally trying to just, like, completely obliterate your connection to the Most High. This person knows that you're not a freak and sleeping around, but they can't necessarily gauge that if they're not sleeping with you. You feel me? So they can speculate, but they just don't really know, right? For a fact, right? So, you dealing with one of these creasters that want to smell your panties. They want to look between look in your vagina to make sure you don't have some other man's semen inside. There he is. This is who was doing the death magic on you. Love spells. This person has this entity attachment so deeply within them that's also why women would be sick from being with this person. This person is like, the womb raider. Okay? A womb raider had the audacity to literally assume like they could fake like they care about you. But you a high priestess. You're a high priestess and you ascended past their bullshit, and now the universe is rewarding you financially. Yeah. Yeah. Financially. Restored health. So just continue to rise in love for yourself, in love for other women that have been subjected to all kinds of abuse from the moment that they were children as well. And could your voice light for other divine feminines that are truly, truly, truly those that are really struggling to take their power back, and those that have stepped into the authority of the truth and honoring themselves and their children and their legacies. Yeah, so they wanna apologize. They wanna come towards you. They wanna play this role like 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 you so desperate for attention. Look, a little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American kids doing the best they can. Broken heart. Didn't I tell you? Part one, talking about that broken heart, right? And this is the reason why they are interfering with your true counterpart that's coming towards you, that you're about to meet. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. You a Gemini, or maybe this new partner of yours is going to be a Gemini. This ex got a Gemini in their chart. Something like that. Gemini season. This summer. Something coming up for this summer. Something coming up for this summer. Something coming up for this summer. Look, and then I tell you he coming. Look, you say within a few days. And I tell you he coming. Yes. Didn't I tell you he coming? Uh-huh. Yeah. He coming, baby. And he ain't finna play no games about you. No, he not. Is that Capricorn? Is that a Capricorn sign? Child. Strong. Yes. He's an honorable man. Yeah, look. I don't know if he in the military or something. That legal card came out the first time round. He might be in the military or something, girl. He ain't about to be playing about you. I feel like he could be somebody that's like, y'all connection is just going to be so like, yeah, the situation of it is unfolding in a matter of days. Like that 8 of Wands Swift card was out here. Like he is coming towards you, baby. So that's why you should be getting your rest, Divine Feminine. You should be in this mentality of like, I'm going to have to be like decorating a new space and stuff, a new home space and all that. So just be getting your rest, Be getting your rest because you don't want to overwhelm yourself, with the excitement. Because even though life, when you're going through hard shit, can be very stressful and draining, so can exciting new stuff and winning. Winning can be just as stressful as poverty. I mean, wealth can be just as stressful as poverty, baby. So you got to get ready, beloved. You got to get ready. For real. This is what I keep hearing. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. You don't want no apologies. You just don't want to be bothered. You just don't want to be bothered. They don't realize that they keep trying to attack a straight up saint. Because you don't want no smoke because you know you the fire. You don't want no smoke because you already know you the fire. Okay? What else we got here, Spirit? He coming. Shooting star. Quick action. Didn't I tell you? Quick action. Sudden. Passionate. So it looks like he's an Aries child. He's definitely a fire sign. I believe that is the Leo sign, child. Let me look. I think that is the Leo sign. Hold on. Or is that a Capricorn? Let me see. How it look? Yeah, child. He a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. That's who's coming towards you, baby. That's who has his mind fixated on you. You know what I'm saying? Like his heart. His heart beats when your heart beat. Yeah. That's what you had to do, Divine Feminine. Look, I told you, you had to step in that sovereignty. You had to express the truth, and you had to be in this attitude of, you challenging the status quo because you said, "Now, y'all not finna make the rules of the game work against me." What? I am the Divine Feminine. I am the matriarch. How the patriarch gonna act like you don't need to mind your P's and Q's. What? There would be no patriarch without the matriarch. You feel me? Okay? So, yes, beloved, you gotta understand that power to the people is something that the Most High God, the heavenly realm of the light consciousness for humanity's, you know, transcendental awakening. I mean, we need more soldiers of love, baby. So you are definitely an asset to God's kingdom. Divine counterparts. Come on now. You got to know it. Unlikely at this time of situation. Yeah, it's still going to take some patience. Yeah, because things are being worked out for this man as well. Okay? Let's get some energy to see what some character traits of him is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just tired of speaking on all the negative shit that's going on, all the bullshit. Can we get slain in the spirit of all the great things that the Most High God has for us? Can we just get slain in the spirit of that instead of always having to revel in the energy of like, damn, what else can go wrong? So I love to be that type of mouthpiece here in the YouTube world by way of showing you me that showing you my personal struggles, as in to give that authenticity when I say what I say, and then you see me come out of this energy to this energy to that energy, and then you can know that the Most High God's word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't know how I was gonna do it. Most High said, "Do you trust me?" All I said was yes. And here I am today. I'm not where I once were. Okay? Don't let the world tell you that it's all over for you because the money don't look right and all this and that. Nah, that's the problem. Yeah, the DJ. This how I've been feeling, y'all. But I haven't been listening to music. I just been laying back. It says cool and always in the spotlight. He'll spin your world but sleeps all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is how I've been feeling, just laid back, but not listening to music though. Let's see if it's any key. The DJ is cool, charismatic, and knows how to work a crowd. He's the life of the party and knows how to make every moment feel electric. But the nightlife takes its toll. His days start late, and sometimes his world of music and parties doesn't quite fit with your day-to-day rhythm. This card represents excitement. I told you you're going to have to get ready. Rhythm and living for the moment. The DJ invites you to dance through life, but also reminds you that living in the spotlight can leave little room for more intimate. I'm telling you, I feel like this is what the Most High has been getting divine beings ready for, that spotlight. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have been very boisterous and loud for the kingdom of the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know. You gotta know that you're needed, and there's a chair for you at the table, baby. It says, are you energized by this lifestyle or does it leave you drained? Can you find balance between this life and your needs? Are you enjoying the music or looking for more substance? See what I'm saying? So if you're called to be a spokesperson for love, light, and abundant healing, and what's right, power to the people, so to speak. You feel me? If you called into the spotlight to do this, you must be a soldier for love. I ain't gonna say have no tough skin. Be a soldier for love. If you remember why you started, it'll be that less easy to quit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Oh, really? That's how you say you a Pisces? That's how you been feeling? Yeah, exactly. Like, it's the energies. They're saying there's a new moon coming up too, right? Is that new moon in Pisces? They were saying there's a new moon coming in. I can't remember which one they said it. You know what? Let me see. Let me look it up. Yeah, I would love, like, moments like this. I would just love to be laying in my boo's arms, sleeping. Like, I don't be needing all the extra activity. Um, so my energy be waning and stuff. So I'm like, you know, I just want him to be able to. Yeah, it's in Pisces. It's in Pisces, baby. The new moon is coming in on the 16th. I think they said the 18th. Yeah, I think it's the 18th, wasn't it? Yep, the 18th. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It feels so good, right? Just to like, it's not even about vigorous, hot, sweaty sex. It's just like intimacy, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that my Venus being in Taurus makes me really, really, really big on that. That intimacy, having a nice wine and, having some jazz playing and stuff and, just relaxing my candles. Yeah, that's the type shit, you know what I'm saying? I get out to hear my man's heartbeat, you know what I'm saying? Listen to his heartbeat laying on his chest. I love that. Spooning, you know? I love that. Okay? The hunter. I told you, this man has some certain type of skills that you are not aware of, I feel. Like survival skills and stuff like that. Like you in the military, you learn how to do stuff, how to do a fire, all kind of stuff. Okay? Enjoys the chase. Maybe a little bit too much. So I feel like this masculine here is not going to necessarily want you to be in a so much as a seducer, or seductress, or it's like I don't know. I'm trying to feel his energy of like his love language. It's like he likes to do acts of service, building things, reorganizing the garage, like that type of guy. He needs to feel like he likes to feel and needs to feel like he's your savior. You know what I'm saying? Like he's your rescuer. This may be something you don't really know about this man. You know what I'm saying? So you may not know this about him, but keep it in mind. Let me see what it's saying in the book, because the book be having like a different, like it asks you certain questions, and that's what 25. It asks you certain questions. The hunter is daring, instinctive, and thrives on the thrill of the chase. He's deeply connected to nature and loves the excitement of pursuing goals, whether it's a hike, a challenge, or even you. But once the chase is over, his interest can wane, and he's always seeking the next thrill. Yeah. So, like a fire sign, okay? This card embodies instinct, exploration, and the thrill of the pursuit. The hunter shows you the value of challenge and determination, but also reminds you that true connection goes beyond the chase. Absolutely. It's about staying even when the excitement fades. That's my point. That intimacy. Are you enjoying the journey, or are you feeling exhausted by the chase? Does his pursuit make you feel valued, or does it leave you feeling like a prize? Can you find a balance between excitement and stability? So these might be more questions for him, Divine Feminine. You know what I'm saying? Is it all about just like, okay, I got her, I want her, okay, I'm bored, next. So he can have a tendency to make women feel like they are prizes or trophies. Okay. And when he wants to like get into that, hey babe, let's go paint the town, are you going to know how to handle that when you want to be a couch potato in the house watching, something on YouTube, or, lay back listening to some music? How are you going to handle that? How's that going to make you feel when he wants to be out and being rambunctious? Are you going to be able to handle that? Wow, didn't I say he was a fire sign? and a firefighter car comes out, he's definitely going to have an extremely high sex drive. So he's going to want you to wet him up, child. Woo-hoo. Woo, 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 woo. He going to want you to wet him up, Divine Feminine. Girl, you better get ready. You better get ready. So my daughter is still laminating. She did get all of my that we did. She did get all of my what's next done. So I'll be pulling on a few of these before I go. And let's get some of these twin flames out here. Because I wasn't planning on being here long, y'all. Like I said, I've been sleepy. I've been sleepy, child. Like I've been snoozing off and on all day. You know what I'm saying? And just watching programs and shit. Okay. This is the Twin Flame Oracle. What happened to their balls? Don't make a jingle bell. Stop falling and be a leader. Yeah. So this person is like, something in their life is actually causing them to feel emasculated. Okay? Somebody has their balls and making them jingle. Okay? Somebody has their balls. You are creating your own digital resume through what you do on social media. Absolutely. Okay? This tower moment will be your saving grace. See? There's somebody that your counterpart is with that literally makes them feel unappreciated, but they put all their all into it when they try to act right, you know, and not cheat or run around or whatever, but they still can't quite get it right with this person. This feels like somebody that they had already been with or whatever, or has always been with, and you might have not known about it. Keep pruning and watering the seeds you plant in your positive mindset, Divine Feminine. See? I covered that earlier on part 1. So I'm also feeling like if this person doesn't step up to the plate and really want to have a clear, concise conversation, then you might be telling them, fuck your flowers. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear it. You know, and depending on how things ended, Divine Feminine, you have every right to feel your feelings and validate them. Okay, so make sure that when this person does come your way, however this is to go down, you validate your feelings. Okay? Don't be all, oh my God, he's back. No. Validate your feelings. Use your intuition to grab the message. Wild card. Okay? So, let me see. Ashley just created a wild card. So, it's not about where you currently stand, but where you actually land. Yeah. Remember I said that earlier? Like, don't let people try to define who you are based on what physical monies or whatever the hell you have or don't have. Don't do that to yourself. So let me see. I think I want to use these. Let's use these guys. I gotta aerate them because they do stick together. Let's see what that wild card talking about. Excuse me. Hope everybody's having a nice night wherever you from, wherever you're at in the world. Hey, baby. No feelings about anything, anyone. Okay, I get that. Life be like that. Life be like that. And those are the spaces in life where I feel like that's how I feel. That was how I was feeling earlier before I got on. It's that's what you need. You need to just veg out. I call it vegging out. Let me show me what this wild card is right here. Spirit, please and thank you. Show me what the wild card is, please and thank you. So thank you guys for joining me on the live today. Please go ahead and share the videos if you find anything that was of quality content for you, that you feel somebody else can benefit from. You can share the live. You can hit the like button. That's all free. If you would like to support the channel, either the PayPal is in the description. I mean, not the description, about me. Queen of Wands. So in other words, you are also this masculine's like weak spots. Okay? And he really loves your confidence. He loves your confidence and loves your your vibe. He likes how he feeling you. He feeling you. Yeah. And look, the fact that Queen of Wands with this reverse Tower card coming in, he don't want to really feel. Grand Rising, baby. He really don't want to feel his feelings. You see what I'm saying? He sees you as confident, like all of that. Your spirituality or the things you do may intimidate him. You know what I'm saying? And something that may have happened before you were in your Queen of Wands, you could have been in your Queen of Swords. Something may have happened that has made him still, he's working really hard to resist his feelings for you. He working real hard at it. And that's cool. Because that don't stop you from being a Queen of Wands. He can operate in an energy of, show me what energy he operating in, Spirit, please. What going on? What going on? Yeah. Oh. Well, this came out in reverse, so baby, he is about to confess something. He about to come forward. Now again, as y'all saw the message, you might want to just say, fuck your flowers. Because it all depends. Like if he come back in all giggly, laughable, like something, laugh out loud, like his comedy hour and your feelings was truly hurt, how y'all separated, whatever happened, whoop de whoop, then validate your feelings. Because this shows right here, he listening to his conscience now and he wants to confess. This is why I kept on picking up on that song with Usher, Confessions. I don't even like that song. And it's like, some kind of way, he about to be caught. Something about to happen with him. Like I was saying earlier, like something happened, like when I was getting off of bingo, that bingo video, I was like, oh my God, something happened. I feel like right now, I'm gonna see if y'all can see it. Right out my window is a cop car. Let me see if y'all can see it. You see that shit? So I feel like something is going to happen that's going to like cause him not to be able to like keep avoiding his feelings. Life will do shit like that to make everything come out. Like it's like you've been drinking and partying and know you shouldn't be doing that, and you be like, I'm all right, I'm good. Now you throwing up. Now you just and you knew you shouldn't have been doing that because you don't feel good. You trying to be the life of the party and stuff. Hey, from Alabama. Welcome, baby. You say you're going to focus on making some money, social media, meeting new people, and moving. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, this masculine here, he has been operating in a Seven of Swords energy upright, not being very clear, concise, lying and stuff, and holding shit back. But you a Queen of Wands. You already showed up as the High Priestess over here. So he don't have to say it. You already be knowing And you've had to hold back a lot that you wanted to say to this person because of the fact that you knew he couldn't handle the truth. Not in the way a Queen of Wands, very confident, can give it. Mm-hmm. And he really trying to operate like he not fixated on you, divine feminine, what happened and how we went down and all this stuff. And so you literally just have to let it go. You just literally had to let it go. You just had to like work every day to not keep feeding the beast. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To manifest positive absolutely. That's what we have to do. We have to do it in order for us to survive and rise above the bullshitters and the troublemakers, in our lives. Yeah, look, we gotta do it in order for us to clearly end these cycles. So I'm feeling like Spirit is saying, it's not about where he's currently standing, but where he's going to land. And it's some bullshit he going through. I'm telling you with this Ten of Swords. It's some bullshit he going through. And, I feel like when we just operate in that mature wisdom for a man, honestly speaking, regardless of who he go choose to lay with, be with, do whatever with, he'll never forget about you in your maturity, your wisdom, and that's what I've always worked at in my life as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll never. That's why I tell every man, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. And I ain't never heard it ever come back otherwise. They be missing you when you absolutely take your power back and remove your energy. Yep, arrival of good news. So that's good. That's great. That's wonderful. So maybe this is going to be time to communicate. And one thing I love? I love an opportunity to just clear the freaking air. Can we just clear the air? I love an opportunity to do that. That is a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. So I don't really feel like I would have an attitude of, yeah, I'm moving on, fuck your flowers or whatever. I don't feel I would have an attitude like that if my twin flame really had the balls to face me and have an adult mature conversation. I would love to hear him out. Yeah, look. So I feel like Spirit is saying he's going to gain the strength to communicate. Now, y'all know that every time I approach these, I always approach them with the mentality of it's a totally new person that you have not met. But I promise you, when I start feeling the energy, this ain't somebody brand new. When I start feeling the energy, it's not somebody brand new. And I've been doing this for a long time on this channel. Wishes will be fulfilled, but not right now. Coming out of horizontal. So wishes will be fulfilled, but not right now. So patience will still need to be had. What's on the bottom? See? They say the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest pinnacle. the slowest night. Yeah, absolutely. So he's gonna come in and get. You see what I said? Look what it said. Look what it said. Let me go back and see what I had wrote, y'all. What I wrote. I feel like moving past you, so fuck your flowers. And when I channeled that energy, it was definitely towards him for sure. Like, you know, I would fantasize about him, like, calling and saying, I'm nearest you, And I'm like, are you serious? Like, yeah. What apartment? Da da da. Where is it at? And then he has flowers. So I've always visualized that, or fantasized that would be like, let's just have a truce, let's just have a conversation. And so when I would be so upset with his behavior, that's when I channel that message. I feel like moving past you, so fuck your flowers. So you feel me? Because it was like special delivery. I'm here. Something about a man being extremely mature is like a major turn on for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just saying in the sense of like, he can take accountability. He can be responsible for the way he's treated people and let them on, or, new. Well, I'm with somebody, but I'm not gonna tell you that because I like your energy. So why can't I have your energy too? If you know about her, you're gonna pull all the way back, and then damn, I'm not gonna have your energy. And I just think that that is such a shitty ass way to operate. But because in my family it has a lot of masculines. So I've been privy to hear how men communicate amongst themselves about women. I've had my uncles and them kind of have the same woman. I'm sure my cousins probably did that shit too, once or twice or whatever. So I've been privy to see how men operate, and so I think I have more grace. I think probably has a lot to do why I can give a man more grace than I can actually give a female, because of the fact that I get it about the, okay, well, I want to impress my boys. And also when a masculine has a rift between him and his father, whether his biological father is alive and well, acknowledges him, and all of that, whatever kind of things that can go on between a man and his father has a great deal to do with how he sees the world. So I know that as well with my brother situation, not having his biological father in his life. And then when my stepdad came in, he was in our life for a short period of time and he passed away. So therefore, it always felt like all the greatness when it came to a man in my family was always the first to leave out, and the damn wicked bitches are left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I lost my uncles, my cousin, a masculine cousin, and all that's left is these wicked ass bitches, the females. So you feel me? So I feel like because of my family, my upbringing within my family, and how those that was very protective over me, looked after me, and would go to war over me was always a masculine in my family, and not my own mother, not my aunts. You know what I'm saying? Not my cousins. You know what I'm saying? Feminine cousins. And I'm the oldest granddaughter. So there's only like how many? One, two, three. Yeah, there's only four granddaughters. I'm the oldest. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I give a man more grace just because of, me having a family full of like masculines. And I was very close to my older cousin. I forget how he was older than me. I'm 51, so I can't remember his birthday. I've been telling myself I need to go dig out his obituary, but I haven't done that. I had my daughter do that yet. But he was way older than me, and he was like a big brother. So he always came to me telling me about his stuff he had going on, his relationships, and I would be like, "Cuz, you need to chill, man. You need to do the right thing. That's your wife." Well, what made you start cheating on her and dealing with the other one? Well, man, cuz I'm gonna tell you right here, see, wife was blah 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 blah, and I listen, and I'm like, okay, but what did you try to communicate with her how you felt? You see, and then I was privy to be around them, to see how she interacts with him and stuff like that. And then I was around the side piece, so to speak, and saw how, and so I told him, I said, I don't feel comfortable with that, dog. I don't think that's cool. I don't like it that you come over and visit it and kick it and you come with your side situation. I don't like that. But that's my cuz. I love him and everything, but I'm like, man, I don't want you to be knocked off this planet playing around with women. Like, that's your wife. So that's the type of communications that I had with my uncle too. It didn't get as deep as it did with my cousin because he communicate his own way, but they always came to me for advice and shit like that, and just so I kind of always saw my wisdom even in a younger age. But I give my men relationships with men more leeway. I give them more grace. I try to work with them, and And it's always been something that has annoyed the hell out of me when they don't see it as valuable. Because there's not a lot of women that's going to know you're cheating, dude, and be like trying to talk to you like, okay, not saying like, okay, well, what is it that I'm not doing enough of? What does she have that I don't? Nothing like that, but more so like, can we go ahead and separate and you figure yourself out, right? That be my stance. And then it's this weird immature thing like, what? I mean, do whatever, do whatever. I mean, do whatever. I mean, if that's what you want to do, like, what? Do you want me to do that? Like, you see the grace? You see the grace? There could not be me talking to a female that's saying, acting crazy and we're friends, allegedly we trying to build a friendship and she doing fuck shit. I'ma just straight up quit talking to her. I ain't finna try to discuss it and ask her what had happened and when is a good time for us to get together and talk. I don't give a shit. I'm quick to cut her ass off because of the relationships that I have with the women in my family. You feel me? So I feel like as women, if we just stay operating in our maturity. Hi. You say your ex still sneaks in the house to do stuff with another person. Ooh, wow, that's tough. But yeah, I feel like if you really just, you know, validate your feelings. I tell my daughter this all the time. Validate your feelings, and you hurt by his behavior. You want to cry about that. Let that come out. That's like heart vomit. Let that come out. Validate your feelings, but do not be a doormat. Honor yourself. If that man does not see your worth, he will, because I promise you this, the universe will always set things in motion where that same man is now going to meet his match. So what he dished out, the feminine, it don't have to be a new woman. It doesn't matter. The universe will set it up, okay? And now he's seeing, hopefully, let's hope that he'll be like, "Oh my god, this the same shit I did to her. This the same shit I made her feel like." And that's all I be hoping for. That's all I be having the faith that will happen for him, so he can see the error of his ways and change his ways for the next woman to benefit from. That's ultimately how I feel in my heart. So when it came to my twin flame, I couldn't really just nail him to the cross like I would the others, the others. Because it's like, you get special treatment. You do. It's like the husband is going to be treated, or should be treated, way special than a boyfriend. So, you feel me? So, I would just, I just give him so much grace. And like I said, if the universe said, okay, it's time for you guys to communicate, I would just listen. Acknowledge that what he's, I'm here, I'm alert, and active listen. Practice active listening skills. You know, and I always step in the arena with faith and a lot of respect. Faith in the Most High that everything do happen for a reason. Everything is in its own divine timing, but also with major respect for myself first and him second. So as long as he don't start like playing the blame game and nah, it was because you. And I didn't already rehearse this in my mind a lot, to where I'm like, okay, acknowledge that he felt like that, and that's it. And I think a lot of times men do not want those kind of conversations. I really do think they like the drama. They be talking about women be bitchy and no, the men be liking the drama, because every time I try to end something with a man, he finna start acting like a female, throwing a little hissy fit. Every time. It never fails. It never fails. Every time. So I feel like, whoa, you manifesting this, you manifesting this divine feminine, you manifesting this. There go the flowers. You manifesting this, baby. And it's gonna definitely be stabilized in the end. It's going to be stabilized in the end. That's what they're showing me. You manifesting this. That's why I keep saying get ready. Yep. He may have got with that other person or stayed with the other person or went back with the other person because it was more economically sound. So he was being opportunistic and, it was about the benefits. The rewards always match the atrocity. So the stability is going to come, baby. And I really feel like I feel like what the Most High God is looking at is how you continue to go on and build, regardless if that man is in your life or not. That's very important. You continue to go on with your life and build, regardless if he's there, regardless if he's showing up, helping you. Yes, that's why you get these extra provisions and stuff, and these extra lucky moments in life. Where it's just like things just see you're definitely on a twin flame journey. And he might be envious of like how does she always, I mean, dang, I know this and know that and know this and know that about her. But it seemed like that's right, that's the favor of the Most High. That's the favor of the divine, baby. And any feminines that's BBWs like myself, he can't find nobody to match what you possess physically. Big, beautiful woman lover. I love how real huge your assets are. Is it jiggling, baby? Go ahead, baby. Jiggling, baby? Go ahead, baby. So that might be another reason why he can't forget you. Yes, y'all. So I feel like I did exactly how the Most High, my spirit team, wanted me to do. It was a whole bunch of shit I had saw, and I was like, I don't feel like I'm drained. I don't have the mood to get up on here and be talking about all this stuff. I'm not in the mood. And I feel like overall, I did exactly how they wanted me to do it. Neat, decent, and like I like to say, and in order. So let's pull from these and I'm out. Let's pull from these. What's coming next? Feeling at ease with your significant other. Feeling at ease with your significant other. Yes. Told you the 4 wands is going to be stabilized, baby. Get ready for big stability. What's valuable to you right now will be of none later. So I feel like that's that card right there that I feel like if your divine counterpart is still on what he need to do, you're not putting a lot of emphasis on we need to be together. You have not been doing that. You have been keeping your eyes on the prize of self-healing and just putting anointing, protection and love and provisions for your divine masculine. But you have been focused, beloved, and that is so much going to be rewarded. I promise you. Yeah, look, let your intuitive powers guide you. You've been choosing Dharma. That's that dynamic righteous path. Yes. You have not been trying to do things to attack him, and you ain't go do some crazy shit like your karmic soulmates did, evil eyeing you, wishing you fall. You didn't do any of that to him. You didn't do anything like that at all to him. The determining factor of a new love connection is coming. That tower moment is here, though. It's some resistance right now. It's everything is falling in its divine timing, but this love connection, telling you, y'all see why I was asking my daughter to go ahead and highlight these and trim these first. And it says you really do have a secret admirer. So I don't know if your divine counterpart is watching you, if you have a social media or anything like that. But they secretly admiring your progress. I'm going to tell you that right now. All eyes on you. All eyes on you, y'all. I don't know. I just been so sleepy. And that's a good time to get some sleep while it's cold and not all that old nasty humidity. Expect exciting events and new alluring horizons. I told you to get ready. Told you. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. You got that star power. You got that butter love. In spiritual alignment, you manifest in good fortune and divine support. Yeah, with that higher wisdom, that magician card right there. Yes, baby. You got the ascension card here. Yeah. What we got right here? Gossiping shit, talking about your rise to success. See, this is still showing about part one. Them evil eyes. Part one. But let them talk. Kevin Gates said, fuck it, they can hate. That's right. Because we over here talking about the love policy. And Elizabeth sitting here trying to break it shit down to you logically. You feel me? There's interference in your connection. A snake ass enemy. See? I meant to write by. A snake ass enemy. Yeah. See? Jezebel spirit filled haters. It's crazy. Boundless energy to reconnect to your purpose. That's right. The divine is giving you this boundless energy. You cannot be bound. A Venus in Scorpio is creating debauchery in your life. Sex addictions, fatal attraction. See? But again, no matter what type of ties that they try to use to bind you, you continue to come right back with boundless energy. Constantly reconnected to your purpose. You go quiet for about 3 days, they gonna try to send somebody over here to see what's going on with you. So they watching. There will be divine intervention in a matter of long suffering. Told you. Told them about. Keep playing. Keep playing. Keep on playing if you want to. Okay, a separation due to your... Yeah. Or this separation has your counterpart in some heavy frustrations. A man desires multiple sexual partners, but no matter how many he escapes with, he cannot get over you. That could be for your karmic soulmates as well. But again, I love your BBW body. So how many women can he go get with that has your specific BBW body? There's some BBWs out there, but they ain't you. Moving to or from West Virginia? So there's a possibility of a relocation to West Virginia? I don't know. Y'all remember, well, y'all probably don't remember when I created those cards. He wants to come back home to you, to have all his wishes and desires filled by only you. That card is under here, right? But there's something that's keeping him still. This energy is still here. An array of dizzying choices. Use your exquisitely refined taste and incomparable dignity to usher in a decision of satisfactory. So, he might got some choices right now. He might be still with, well, I don't know, because I'm doing this right now, so, it's working for right now, so you give him that grace. But here's the thing with masculines that they never realize about life. You must give her the same grace. If a divine masculine comes to his divine feminine and she's seeing someone, or she not seeing no one, she just wants to be to herself, he needs to give her that same grace. It's not one-sided. Someone is sexually yearning while seriously burning. Mm, mm, mm. Might be this Venus and Scorpio that's creating the debauchery, having these sex addictions, and is operating this fatal attraction mentality. Could be him. The job, the lifestyle, or the relationship is over. So, burning in anger and burning in his undies. Okay? Burning in anger and burning down below. That's danger. Okay? Well, nobody got time. Nobody want that. Karmic success 1 plus 7 equals 8. There's balance, abundance, and karmic rewards for your hard work. They getting their karma, you get rewards for your hard work. So I feel good about everything that came out. Anything else you want to come out of this tarot? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like right now, this is what your divine counterpart is going through. He's very depressed. He's probably really going through a real confusing time right now in his life. Yeah, it says it right here. An array of dizzying choices. A lot of responsibility is on his shoulders right now. So he's not really feeling very heavenly. He's feeling very heart, like his heart is heavy. I take that. Because they say the star card in the upright is about healing too. So his heart is feeling very heavy right now. Yeah. Yeah. Because he right now he can't get this new beginning. There's still a waiting period. Yep, that's that stagnation. He could be in a relationship with somebody. The sex is not good. He's very bored. Everything is dry. Everything with you is wet, but everything there is dry. Also, it could be something with finances going on in the family. Yep, exactly. He's bored. And he wants his Ace of Cups. You know, and all of this is affecting his ability to just manifest that truly abundant life. So he going through it. I guess Spirit wanted me to continue to show you that he is going through it. If he ain't feeling it right now at this moment, these particular messages do be timeless, and you know, you don't control time, and he will be going through it. But I feel like he going through it right now. Yep. Yep. So he's not feeling much like a leader. He not feeling, he could have money. He cannot have no money woes, but he ain't feeling all like that. Because I'm telling you, when a man's drive is connected to his sexuality, and therefore he ain't really getting it like he wanted. He ain't saying, oh my God. He ain't seeing the stars. So he may not have no woes. He could have got into this relationship for money because it said married for money right here. He could not be having no woes with money. You know. But his faith is waning because he is not getting that exciting, hot sex. Okay? And he wants it. Yeah. He's spying on you, Divine Feminine. He wants it. He wants it bad. Like, for real. Like, honestly speaking, when I was doing my X Spirit oracles, it was saying that he was jacking off to your pictures, Divine Feminine. Pleasuring himself to your photographs. So if you've given your masculine some very spicy photographs, yeah, regardless of who he with or whatever, he's still pining for you. This is your soul partner twin flame from a past life announcing the homecoming of an abiding love story. Telling you. He is not getting the sex. I'm telling you right now. You say, is Antoine bored with you? Outside of your daily routine or daydreaming about lost love lies the rest of the world, meeting somebody new. So again, some divine feminines are going to be meeting new men altogether. You may have an array of options. Kind of dizzying how all this attention you getting. Okay? It has come the time for the plug to disconnect from the source. Yeah? Yep. You stop being his source of energy. Yeah. This love is incomparable to no other woman. Told you. He cannot get over that cosmic vagina you gave him, divine feminine. No matter how long ago it's been since y'all been in separation. No longer. No matter how long. Come on now. Y'all are two separate parts of the same flame. 22 on the we got 22 viewers with 22 likes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I am so glad I have someone like you to truly love me. Well, you welcome, divine masculine. You are welcome, baby. Because it was a pleasure loving you. It was a pleasure being there to communicate with you and all of that. One thing I love about with my twin flame, that I really love how it softened me and had me just being like a schoolgirl. I love that feeling. If you don't like what you see, then change the reflection in the mirror. So I feel like maybe there's been some divine feminines that are starting to feel body conscious, because you could be going through a situation where he has been on his social media, whatever, posting certain females or a certain woman, and she looks a certain kind of way, so you're constantly comparing yourself and saying, why did he choose her over me? I really love him and all that. Please don't do that to yourself. Please don't do that to yourself. Like, oh my gosh. That's why I say, I show everything I go through in a very personable, very raw way for women to see that I have, I can speak on these things from experience. Please don't do that to yourself. Remember, ladies, I talked about this way that you can actually visualize. It is a very strong mental exercise that it only gets stronger and easier with practice. But it's not something you're going to be able to do right away when I say this. How I've been able to deal with knowing that my twin flame was actually being sexual and doing this big one with someone else is I would just visualize him totally nude, and I definitely know what that looks like. And then if I saw what the female looked like, I would actually like visualize him like kissing her, and just not the realest, extra hot shit, but I would picture him being romantic with her, like holding her from behind her waist, kissing on her neck, and I would visualize that. If I could visualize him doing that, long as I see what the female looks like, for some reason it does something to where I can compartmentalize him being with her, and I know what she looked like. And for some reason, I don't know, I'm still researching that on how it doesn't affect me in a way of like me getting, because initially when I see her, I start feeling like energy of like anger, jealousy, right? But then once I start like looking at him and knowing he's like nude with her or whatever, I see her and I'm like, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's my Mars and Leo, how I can look at it and very cockily and confident, like be like, okay, she ain't me. Real easily. Like it is not even, to me it's not even cocky because I've been practicing it for so long. But yeah. And I've been doing that now for ever since I saw who she was. Yeah, I've been doing it. And it's been really helping because yeah, I'm kind of, actually kind of, it kind of like numbs you. It numbs you. You know, I don't know how it works. I'm still trying to figure the shit out, but it works. It works, and you'll know it works if it's somebody you truly desire physically. I mean, like a lot, like damn, like that. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. You're like, what the fuck is this bitch? You know what I'm saying? But then after a while, you'll be like, oh, okay. I knew I went on a whole nother level with it when I was wishing him the best. Literally, like meaning it. It wasn't reverse psychology or anything. I was really wishing him the best. And I was like, and I'm hoping she's making love to you where you want it and all of that. Like, and I meant that shit. I was not being facetious or nothing. I really meant it. And the reason being that I could say it so succinctly that I meant that, because I feel like in his maturity, that's the same thing he should want for me. In his maturity, spiritual maturity, he should want the same for me. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely. So if I can show you by leading by example to say, I really truly wish the best for you and her, and I really mean that shit. That is a certain level of spiritual maturity where you can know your person is living with someone else and all that. And I'm telling you, until this twin flame thing, shit. I was like, all right, and like, do you, boo boo? Because I'm going to do me with a major attitude. And be triple dog daring the dude to try to come back towards me to my me, can we talk, man? I'm not even with her no more. We got a divorce. I mean, and what you in my face for? That's the real me. that's the real me. So with him, I was just more like, I was like, whoa, this twin flame stuff here is some serious shit. It's some serious shit. Like you really gonna level up in your own your maturity, your spiritual, like this is not just like regular like maturity from like a teenager to an adult, and now you're gonna be required to do certain things. No, this is a spiritual maturity because you really truly want this person to have the best prosperous healthy life. That is a spiritual maturity. And with him I saw that I had reached that level, and that made me feel that much more closer to the Most High God, because I was like, oh, that's what you've been talking about that unconditional love, because I didn't quite understand that unconditional love concept. Oh, okay, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like if you work on that, even if you just this also applies to soulmate connections. If you are already married and you love your husband, that's a soulmate connection. Unless you have spiritually been guided to know you have a twin flame and you feel like your husband is that person. This applies to people who are already together. You know what I'm saying? This is not just for people who are single, going through separation, going through shit. This has a lot to do with if you are already with someone and it gets to those hard times where it's like y'all don't feel like y'all connected and all of that. And like I said, one thing about it that I had to really, really, really hone into is a man having a high sex drive, that he may not know how to articulate that because of his reputation as a younger man, that now in his older age he might feel like, man, you just gonna think I'm a playboy and I'm a this, I'm a that. So what I have learned is that I have to actually kind of speak his mind for him. So before he can even try to like dodge the big conversation of sex, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up. So hopefully he'll see, I understand that you are a sexual being. I understand you have your sexual needs, kinks, whatever that is. And I'm open minded to know that if I'm not able to supply you with that as frequently, as often, or even at all due to your circumstances be tied with someone else, I'm hoping that you're going to do the work to keep her happy. She does the work to keep you happy, and y'all relationship flourish. That's how I was showing him you dealing with a different breed of a woman. That's how I can call myself a divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Like I reached that plateau of like checking myself on jealousy, all that coveting what somebody else has. I've had to do that throughout my life with these wayward dick ass men. So I've always had practice with that. So if overall, he continues in his relationship or his, situationships, whatever he calls it, I wish him the best. I don't want no kind of domestic violence thing going on between him and a woman. Nothing of the sort. No kind of shit where she's setting him up. Like no kind of crazy ass shit. Do I ever want to see him have to go through? So I'm hoping. I'm always going to be hoping for his best behavior in life. You see what I'm saying? So this is another way. This is another key for you to see that that man ain't for you. Because if he will not wish the same for you, and I mean in an anointed, godly kind of a way, then that's not the man for you. So I don't really think that my twin flame realizes the pedestal that I have told the Most High God that I recognize he's supposed to be on in my life, but not to the degree that I am subservient to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when a man will say shit like exes be like, "Oh, you too hard on a man. You go too hard. You be trying to emasculate a man and manhandle." No, I'm not. That's because you are operating like a fucking fuck boy, So that's how fuck boys should be talked to. I don't really have a language layout for how do you talk to a fuck boy. So this is how I want to speak to you because you're disrespecting me. Okay, absolutely. So if you want to operate like you all the way down here in the underworld of fuckboyness, then that's how I'm going to treat you. If you come up and you level up, you'll see how I speak to you. But don't disrespect me by talking to me like, "Hey, let me come over, let me lick on you this and let me da 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 da." You know what? You see what I'm saying? So for men to say stuff like, can we just be together one last time? No. Who does that stupid shit? Who's gonna sit up there and let a man be with them sexually one last time? It won't be the last time because what he's doing is trying to put a new imprint on you. It's very difficult to get a man's imprint off of you if you are operating in non-Jezebel spirit. It's very hard to get a man's penis imprint off of you. It takes time to get that to dissipate. So for a masculine to say in that fucktard energy, can we just see each other one last time? Just one last for what? You know what I look like. I love saying that. You know what I look. You know what I look like. I take pictures pretty frequently, and let me shoot you one right now. Yeah, that's me. I took that one 2 days ago. Boom. Like what? Now. So I hope you ladies, your journeys in love is going to be prosperous. If you're already in a relationship, all the blessings for you and your significant other. Because, I would love to have the type of, if let's say it's not the twin flame, it ain't going to be him. Most high already said it's somebody. It's definitely somebody. You're definitely going to be with somebody. Okay, I've accepted it. I would love for him and I to do some of these videos together. Like, even if it's on a physical video and it's just posted on our new channel. Because I'm definitely ready to revamp. I'm always in the energy of revamping myself, rebranding myself and everything. So you guys don't ever get used to my stuff saying the same way. That's the fun part of it. Let me put these cards up. So I love that. So I would love to have, even if it's not my man, shit, it's a masculine that really just, he resonates in that energy of a divine masculine that can come and speak. I would love to be doing some collaborations. Yeah, I got a lot of dreams and aspirations, but this is my personal vlogging channel that has evolved this way. So Since they didn't let the Karmic Justice Tarot channel pretty much do anything. It just kind of went stale. Kind of just went flatlined energetically. I guess they, you know, I started noticing the numbers wasn't doing anything. It's crazy. So once I see a, uptick, once I start to post a couple of more videos over there, then I'll start back putting energy over there and constantly keep that flowing and growing. Ooh, child. I don't know about everybody else, but I've been sleepy. I've been sleeping. As all get out. Wait a minute. This is not. What is this? Oh, I'm so sleepy. Been watching movies and just laid up sleeping, child. Sleepy. Feeling like a pregnant woman. Oh, my. Arthritis in my thumb. Still acting up. And it's cold in this apartment, too. Let's see if I can try to get a kipper design for tomorrow. The regular kipper. Ooh, let's see. Maybe not. I don't know. So quiet in here. It be feeling so damn surreal for this apartment complex to be quiet. So surreal. Oh, Lord. Mm-hmm. Yes, type things like that. Snuggle up, watch a movie. Type shit. Jack and Diane, I like that song. A Little D by Jack and Diane. Two American kids doing best they can. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. All right, let's see what we get for Kipper for tomorrow. Or later today, rather. Like I said, the stuff that came out before. Hello. The stuff that came out before was so crazy. It was like, what is all this chaos? And I was like, okay, I'm not going to be getting on here counseling on that. That's a little bit too much. Let me get a jump off. Ooh. There he go again. The official person. Y'all seen that? That's what happened last time. Who is this official person? Show me who this official person is. Should we just start with that? Give me a clear jumper of who this official person is, Spirit. What? The veterinarian? He loves dogs. He has a dog. He loves animals. Give me one more. The rock star. Oh my gosh. Y'all remember the last time about this rock star and the veterinarian? Okay. You ain't gonna look too much into it. You're gonna let that be the case right there. We're gonna let that be the case. That's what jumped out. Okay. Oh shit, that little crispy cold coming in here. Oh my gosh. What is the temperature outside right now? 41. What's the next card, y'all? Mature woman. Mature woman. Are we still on the official person? Nope. Wait, I don't know. Hold on. No, we was on the grief and the sorrow. Official person. Is it going to be the future, the past, what's already been achieved, or what's on their mind? Let me see. Let's see what we going to be doing tomorrow. Later on today. Sleepy. That's that cold. Which are we going to be reading on tomorrow? What's currently on their mind? All right. So 22 was currently on their mind with this mature woman. This person in the uniform is thinking of a female friend. Here she go. He thinking about her. Okay? He thinking about her. Let's see if we can set this storyline up. He thinking about her. Ooh, it's a chilly chill in here. Chilly chill. Turn that heater on. Hold on, y'all. Let me try to turn this heater on. Praise, 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 praise the Lord. Ooh, come on now. Come on. Y'all, this remote be tripping. There it is. Shit, get some heat up in here. Get some heat up in here. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Got all these blankets on my leg and none on my shoulders. Hold on. Because that stuff coming up. That stuff is coming up on my leg. I mean, on my shoulders, on my back of my neck. Ooh. 41 degrees in H-Town, man. Ow. All right, y'all. That's better. Woo. That chill coming in my back, Lord. All right, so some toiling and some laboring is going on. There go that doggone despair card again. What is the despair over? See, this person is going through difficulties. Problems and difficulties are piling up. They facing depression, even some sort of addiction. See? You see how it's coming out again even with the Kipper? This is what was still in the energy with the Kipper before. And I scrapped the spread. Okay, here's the gift card coming in. I scrapped the spread. Okay, they want to come over and have a pleasant visit. They want to come over and have a pleasant visit. See? It's still going with the storyline of I decided to choose myself. What I say? I feel like moving past you, so fuck your flowers. So this person could want to come over and bring flowers or gifts of some sort. Mm-hmm. Something like that going on. But what the problem is, though? What is the problem? Oh, they need to get grounded in their feelings. They need to get grounded in their feelings. Yeah, there's still some resistance with them. Remember I told you about that? Something legal. Yep, they're going through something legal. Remember I said that. I said that. Going through something legal. Mm-mm-mm. Going through something legal. I keep on hearing that song, Party Like a Rock Star. I feel like this person is like very much so a loyal person. You know, when they show you their heart, you realize that it's real. But for some reason, they're actually acting in the opposite way. They literally acting like they do. They literally acting like they don't really want something that they really want. It doesn't make sense. Like, why would you torture yourself like that? Yeah, look. And it jumped out in the reverse. They're not liking themselves right now. They're not liking themselves right now. And what's weird is this card actually says the person in the uniform is thinking of a particular man in their life, a significant man in their life, his partner. So I don't know who this is that could be going through something same sex. Is this same sex? Hmm. The fact that it came out in reverse. I don't know why I'm like feeling like it's like an identity crisis or some shit. Like it says that he needs to get grounded. Who is this talking about? Who is this talking about? I don't think there's any of my cards that have anything about same sex in it. Oh yes, it is. And I know which deck is right here. This one has one. I just saw it earlier today. Same sex? Is that what this is? Thinking about a woman that he knows that is a very supportive person. He just going through a whole lot of shit. Shit has gotten to the point where he dealing with something legal. Yeah. It's like he's dealing with like the weight of the world is on his shoulders. He's really stressing about money. Who is that who is this significant man? Why did he come out in the reverse? So this person has definitely been, I feel like with this card coming out in reverse and then this magician right here, as we try to clarify this, it's like this person is like dealing with like an alter ego. Yeah, with this rock star card right here. He dealing with like a alter ego. Yeah, like split personality. Like not getting control of this is causing this man's life to unravel. Yeah, this is something that he's dealt with since childhood too. Like he struggled with this identity disorder, or like multiple personality disorder, or like it's split. Like he's two different persons. He is like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type shit going on. He's dealt with this since childhood. And I also feel like this is giving me like when it comes to the way that he views himself, he actually likes being able to turn off and on the personalities. He actually likes it. Like he likes for his dark side to kind of just take. How you doing? He likes for his dark side to like take over, and that's how he's able to do the most. Whatever he do in that other personality. What the fuck is this shit I'm picking up on? It was a lot of shit that came out that other live when we were doing bingo. Yeah. But it's like he wants to turn his life around because he know better. He's wise enough to know better. But it's like he can't. Like I said, I feel like this person was born with this type of a thing. It feels like it's more mental than it is a physical. This, I guess I want to say like a disability, but it's like more mental. Yeah, like even looking at this, it's kind of like seeing the same arm a whole bunch of different ways. So that's why I don't know why I'm getting like a split personality disorder, like a multiple personality disorder. But he actually likes to turn that off and on. He knows how to turn it off, is what I'm trying to say. He knows how to turn the shit off. He could have actually been diagnosed with this shit, y'all. Ooh. This is something that has had a hold on him for a long time. And has affected the way he sees himself. So it's like he gets like static on the line, a static in the brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at those tentacle things. And this is giving me like on Poltergeist when the little girl was sitting in front of TV, and then she kept hearing the voice of my Carolyn, Carolyn. Like it's like that. Like he hears voices or some shit. It's like he likes being tethered. He likes being tethered to his dark side, but then he don't, because it makes him feel alienated from other people too. When he starts acting like this, like when it all of a sudden, when one of the tentacles like come out and somebody see it and they get freaked out. So because this is something that he dealt with since childhood, could have been due to some childhood traumas of some sort, some type of torture or something. He could have been made to stay by himself, and like the TV would be playing movies and it's like scary movies or some shit. So he might have been like traumatized as a child. Yeah, by the mother. By his mother. Hmm. But why would you need to know about this? Because you connected. You connected. He feels like you could help. He even looks at you in this motherly, maternal kind of way. But he feels like you could help him heal. But he doesn't realize that this is something that is a you gotta have an ongoing relationship. So he can't try to get to the Most High God by proxy through you. You know what I'm saying? Or through women. Yeah, see? Sorrow. He feels like through you can help him heal. You could actually help him heal. But he gotta want this for himself though. This ain't just something. Yep, look. He gotta want this for himself. So he could have also had an overbearing father. He actually could have had very abusive parents. Yeah, because look on this picture and you see the little boy and the little girl sitting right there. That look like a strange ass table. Could have been some type of religions there's another person right here too. Could have been some type of religions that was practiced or something. Something could be prayed over him as a child that he didn't know what the hell it was, because of course he's a child. Mm-mm-mm. Sometimes I be asking spirit, like, why do you give me the most difficult things to talk about? Why? It's late. Ruin. Yes, yes. Every time I look at this, it looks like a spoon with like drugs in it. Yeah, and that's a syringe. So this person could actually be abusing something, having some type of addictions. Having some sort of addictions. Like I said, but this could be something that is like it comes from another place. It's like an entity attachment. Like it comes from another place. And this masculine may not actually understand where it's coming from. Or. Yeah, see? Exactly. This person wants to talk to you. This person wants to talk to you and feel like you might just say exactly what my message says. You know, nah, moving past this. I don't want to talk. You're full of shit. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk. You're full of shit. Yeah, look, this person knows that you got the goods. Look at you. You all in the tub, you in the water and everything like that. You got your candles, the high priestess. This person knows that you have like this direct connection with the Most High. Yeah. But you feel like this person that's all they do is want to like this is a dress rehearsal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Because all they want to do is try to like battle you. Yeah, this person is a goddamn joke. Yeah, they on a power trip. Yeah, they're always power tripping. They always power tripping. Yep, and they do be indulging, just like I fucking said. See that alcohol? So this person may have gotten in trouble. They may have gotten in trouble. They might be about to get in trouble. Something is going to have this person try to come towards you and talk. Try to get your assistance with something. You know? Like, whether you see this coming or not. So, non-feminine, all I can say is protect your energy and make sure that you stay in a position of nigga never. Nope, you're not coming over here. Protect your energy. Okay? Because one minute he want to be a rock star, and the next minute he want to act like he's a doting, loyal person in your life. How you doing, Felicia? And you ain't got time with that. You ain't got time for that. You don't got time for that, divine feminine. So do not allow yourself to be in this fixer-upper energy. Like, well, no. We women have a tendency to be trying to fix a man. And that's how we end up in that same energy. So I'm hoping that spirit clearing this energy. And we can get a different Kipper read that I can expound upon tomorrow. But I guess that still wanted to come out, huh? So it has. It has. Y'all don't even know how many times I put these Kippers back and they came out again. Like that again. It was pissing me off. Like, damn. Can we get a whole nother message, please? Thank you. God gonna bless you. Can we get a whole different message? Cause I don't be want to talk to spirit about stuff that is like, stagnant. Let's move forward, shit. You may have opened your mind up to having this masculine come over, and y'all can try to talk and look which way it went. So, protect your energy, you know, just refer him right back to the same Holy Spirit that you can rely on for whenever you going through battles. That's how I would give the advice on that. Can we get let's clear the energy. Can we get a fresh anointing? I want a fresh anointing, please. I feel like that masculine had an opportunity to talk. Okay. Message of concern. Trying to get us a fresh message, y'all. Because that's still going what the title is. I'm trying to get a fresh one for the next live. All right. Message of concern is about what? Something is over with. Okay. What else? What else we got going on? Ooh. Some fortune is over with? Or something you've been dealing with is over with? You got money coming in now? Finances, help is on the way. 33. You've been highly concerned about something. Bad news coming in. Something about love. It's here. 15, success and love. Let's get a fresh anointing so when I come back. Come on. What else we got, Spirit? Please and thank you. All right. So, a privileged lady. Okay. Privileged lady. And a main female. So, that could be a mother and a daughter. Let's see what's coming up. All right. Hopefully we got a fresh anointing here. "14 is sad news. This is talking about tears, sorrow, strife, annoyance, unhappiness, disappointment. It's not a good card. Getting this message of concern is not a good card. Some kind of negative energy is here. So this is some upsetting, sad news for a feminine. Okay, a feminine. And a younger man. Hold on. Yeah, a younger man. Some upsetting love letter or heartbreaking news. News of someone passing. News of a funeral. Grief is now over, and a lucky turn of events comes from this funeral, of this ending. Hmm. Okay, let's get some more information about what this. What we want to know is this. What is this lucky turn of events? Let's start. Let's try to get a storyline going about this lucky turn of events. Clarify this lucky turn of events. Somebody is going to literally pass away. Okay, how you doing, baby? That's what I had got before. That somebody had passed away, and I didn't want to say it. Like, wait, what the hell going on? You see how when spirit wants you to see something, you're gonna see it. It don't matter how many times you like clear the energy, and it's still gonna come back up. A house, a house. Sad news for the family. Worrying about the home. Sad family member feeling uncomfortable around the house. Mm mm mm. Mm-hmm. So this family member is going to be feeling very uncomfortable around the house. But yet, after somebody passes away, luck is going to change. Like their luck is going to change after the death of somebody. It keep on. This stuff keep coming up, y'all. This stuff keep coming up. Yeah. Ow, wow. That's how you just broke the nail the other night. Damn. Sad news from abroad. A hopeless situation. Feeling overwhelmingly sad. So maybe somebody's father is going to pass away. And this could be why this masculine come trying to talk to you or something. Some. What? There we go with that official person again. A dominant person brings up grief. A call for military service. This one of them figure outers. This is definitely a figure outer. I told you, lately I've been getting very difficult cases. And I've been questioning, like, what is going on? No wonder I didn't want to get on earlier. What is going on? Somebody passes away, but then there's going to be a lucky turn of events. So how will you get this message of somebody passing away? That's the question. You're going to get a message. Give me one more. That's why I'm telling you. I feel like the energies have been very convoluted with this new moon energy. I really feel that way. So something about this poverty energy is here as well. Could have been that a relationship was very broken in the first place. Very broken, because it's saying like it's a dominant person here. So it could have been very broken in the first place. So the fact that this person has now passed on, has now left your life completely, You start like reliving all the negative shit starts coming up, because that can definitely be part of people's griefs, where you start mourning it in an angry way of all the person did in your life to you negatively. You see what I'm saying? This is what happens when a lot of people don't even go to the funeral. Like, I ain't even going to the funeral. Let me scrap that. I'm not even going to the funeral. Me and my dad never got along anyway. 21, family room. Sometimes in sessions, I have to continually clear energy to get it to make sense. Because that's the main reason I bought this book, is because I did not want to speculate. I want to speculate as least as possible. 28 expectation. Really and truly. The house. There you go. There you go. Something about receiving a house. Somebody coming over to the house. Something. Okay. Oh, that's living room. Okay. That's why I bought this book. Because it doesn't give you room for speculation. Just deeper insight into a matter. 21 and in 20. Leaving the family, selling a house, a definitive residence. A definitive residence, okay? Expectation of a house. Okay. Somebody passes away, leaving you a house. So it's a whole bunch of family bullshit that went on. Somebody want to come over and talk. Oh yeah, fuck your flowers. Like, well, here's the flowers, my condolences, or some type of shit. See what I'm saying? Here's some flowers. Yeah. So you want the people to acknowledge you while you here. Don't give me my flowers when I'm dead and gone. So maybe there's some type of conflict going on with some family members because of a death of a loved one. Is it a family member going to pass away? Yeah, because you don't deal with them. You don't deal with them. Yeah, presumption between family members. So somebody's going to pass away, and family members are going to be all in the uproar to get this person's assets. Oh, the title of the book, baby, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking at the phone. It's called The Art of Kipper. The Art of Kipper, reading, decoding powerful messages. You can get it off of Amazon. And it comes with its own cards. It has its own box of cards that it comes with, so I bought both of them. It's the same Kipper Fortune, but it has only 36 cards and not 39. You welcome, baby. It has only 36 cards and not 39. So somebody gonna patent. I mean, I know my ex-husband has been on end stage. He's been on end stage. He has end stage renal failure and been on dialysis for years. So I was like, I don't know what this is about no house or whatever. But 10, a person visiting a family member. Visiting a family member. I said that with this expectation card and then seeing house and living room. It automatically just looks like, you anticipating family to be coming over and whatnot. So somebody traveling, somebody want to come over. Like, I mean, I don't know who this could be applying to because, shoot. I don't want to get into all of that. 26 and 33. Same cards came out again. A successful family, lucky family, valuable intimacy, personal happiness, one's own luck. And 33, anxious about your private life. You worried about an apartment. Has private secrets. What? Y'all, it's some shit that's been stirring around my energy for the longest of time about some damn secret. And I don't know what it's been annoying the hell about me. I'm telling you, every time I turn around, something keep pointing to a secret, hidden message, hidden message, hidden message, secret, hidden message, hidden message, hidden message, secret. Like it keep doing it. It's been doing it for like a couple of years now. It's been coming out ever since I started studying my cards destiny. It's annoying. Cause I'd be like, what is this damn secret? Oh. And it's something revolving around my energy with me personally. So I'm like, what? See, pride, ego, the old guard. Okay. Okay. So this feels like a change in the hands. This is that change of hands I was talking about. Fishing pole. Mentoring others. Providing, connecting with nature. Self-improvement. So yeah, so I feel like the Most High is saying here, like, you've been over there minding your business. You don't know what's going on. Like, this shit is like probably something that's brewing in the background. You don't have no idea about what it is. You have no idea. Because you be minding your damn business. Yep, see, moving on. You be minding your business. Keep going forward. That's right. You're not allowing no kind of a whatever going on with family secrets, family drama, family. You went into a a position of protecting your energy for years now. So it's like you would not know any of this shit brewing around you. Yeah, blinders. See what I'm talking about? You would not know of any of this energy brewing around you. You out of touch with they bullshit. You know, you don't know what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, mutable, breaking free, rebellious. That's right. They feel like you be rebelling against shit. You don't be rebelling. You be protecting your energy. Whatever this is. You be protecting your energy. That's right. Because these motherfuckers be like, want to set shit off. Kerosene. And you already know that that's what the hell they end up doing. Try to provoke you and have you feeling some kind of way. And it's why you don't deal with them. You don't be knowing. If you're certain, a lot of us black people, when certain family members pass away, we tend to start being more to ourselves. Yeah, 50-50. At this time, things could go either way. 50-50. So somebody might be trying to come towards you and say, hey, you know, such and such and such, work some type of deal out with you, try to live with you. Some shit going on, y'all. When I get very irritated, that's how I know it's really some shit brewing. And this is why I didn't get on, because I don't want to talk about it. Like, whatever it is, I don't want to be bothered by it. Because it feel like some bullshit. When my bullshit radar goes off, it be on point. It be on point. So much things that I didn't went through that I actually predicted it before it even happened. So when stuff like this get to constantly happening, it's annoying to me, because I'm like, why does this energy keep on showing up? I don't even want to touch my cards. This is why I see why I was doing my cards of destiny a lot, because they were putting things in perspective for me. Dear John, see? It said that in the spread before this, when it was talking about receiving a letter. You see that shit? Say, Dear John. It's not you, it's me. Y'all, ain't that about some bullshit? So now somebody probably want to come in and want to do things on a 50-50. They want to, like, I mean, we can go 50-50, you know what I'm saying? I mean, this is what I can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? I just need a place to stay right now. You know, so look, cunning, entrapment, unexpected attack, insidious. Telling you some bullshit going on, and whatever this person got themselves into, they think that you some kind of way gonna be like, oh, like if somebody passed away, they might be feeling like you gonna be like, oh, you know, my condolences and everything. Are you okay? You need anything? And they be like, nah, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? But then they gonna test the waters and shit, test your temperature, and then be trying to show, you know, come back and like, you know, I mean, I just want to talk. I don't feel like being alone. I don't feel like being alone right now. Unknown destination, new perspective. Read the signs and mirror. Seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, narcissistic. Tell you, there's some bullshit going on. There's some bullshit going on. I don't know what it is, y'all. Like, I really don't. In the sense of like, and the annoying part is because it's intentionally convoluted. It's intentionally like hidden. That's what I'm strongly feeling intuitively. That something is purposely hidden, intentionally hidden until something happens, the dun 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 moment happens, and then they have no other choice but to come forward and talk or share or unearth something. That's what I'm strongly feeling. For real though. And it's not a good situation as it indicated with that 14 sad news with this Black Widow and kerosene card here. It's not good. Person is probably going to try to text you something or whatever, send you a letter in the mail. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're gonna receive some type of communication. It's some bullshit. Yeah. It's gonna be very challenging. Somebody might try to contact you and try to be like, you know, playing victim and shit, denying exactly what went on, lying about the situation, changing the narrative and stuff, like gaslighting you like a mug. So don't be all in this fucking fairy tale shit. Don't be all in all in the clouds about this. Stories we tell ourselves, well, maybe this, no. Makes sense why my exes would always be like, you too hard on the man. No, I'm going to call it like I see it. And I'm going to always validate my feelings. And if what you doing, trying to come back towards me, trying to act all lovey-dub, whoop-de-whoop, and it's making me feel some kind of way, then it's a done data. Fuck you and your flowers. I'm moving forward. Point blank in the period. Shit. Yeah, because you know better. Fine wine develops in time. You know better. You already know. These people would use anything, the death of a family member, any damn thing to get back towards you. Possessive, codependent, clingy. Yeah. Domineering, jealousy, predator. You see this? They want to entrap you. So even if they daddy did die or some shit like that, you can give your condolences and keep it moving. You feel me? Give your condolences and keep it the fuck moving. Shit, any of my exes that I don't deal with no more, I make sure that they don't have a phone number to contact me. If it's for no reason that I should have to be communicating with you, then you don't need a phone number on me at all. Like none at all. For what? For what? But if you got my email me then. See if I get it. It might have went into the trash or the spam. It wasn't meant for me to see it. That's how I look at how the universe. Not only do you need to be hyper vigilant of protecting your energy from these cunning motherfuckers and shit that come at us, these goddamn Black Widow spiders and shit that comes with some type of fire that they can shoot out, type shit, and have you burning. Have you catching a fire and shit? No. Have you self-combusting? No. Have you losing your temper? No. That's what they call reactionary. Like when these type of energies cause you to react. I just went through that with the karmic soulmate, aka warlock. I just went through the exact same energy I'm talking about with him, because he always comes at me to start shit. It's never about getting along. It's never about truth. It's none of that shit. So I'm always like, stay the fuck away from me, man. Stay the fuck away from me. So whoever is about to pass away, okay, and it has something closer to deal with you, give your condolences and keep it moving. So that's how we gonna take that message, child. We trying to get into the energy of the new, the new, the new. It's going to be a new moon on March 18th. We trying to get into the new. We trying to manifest wealth and health. Wealth and health. Okay? With wealth, we're manifesting opportunities. I was about to say, we representing a newfound, perspective on life. I've been speaking a lot about this fresh anointing. See how I'm stuttering? Somebody wants to talk, but they don't know how to, like, they scared to talk. Look what the fuck I said and look what came out. Somebody want to talk, but I'm hearing Joe Thomas stutter. They're stuttering. Somebody wants to talk. Who want to talk? I can't make it the fuck up. Like, seriously. Like, look. When I just said, it's like the cat got their tongue. Like, they don't know how to, like, speak to you. But it's like, it's bullshit. Yeah. It's bullshit. They full of bullshit. The family full of bullshit. You don't want that shit. You trying to go on with your life. See? See? See, somebody wants you to help bail their ass out. I had a message earlier. Let me see. I wrote it down. A past person you lusted for or over is not happy about you taking your power back. Yeah. This is the main thing. I'm telling you, like, and the other message was they will do anything to get your attention. Anything. It don't matter. I mean, they know you pretty sharp. So they can't come at you any kind of way. So they looking for an opportunity to speak to you, to try to get your empathy. Some type bullshit going on, man. And I'm annoyed by it. Cause if it's anybody in any of my supporters or watchers or whatever that's going through this, child, I be getting upset for you because I know how this shit is. Yeah, look. Here you go. Here you go right here. There he is. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody that you had a very close relationship with is probably leaving out of one. They're going to feast a person again. Leaving out of one. Some kind of bullshit going on. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, I'm not going to feel it negatively if it's not negative. I'm not going to feel it like that. At all. Past communications, an unpleasant message or a phone call. A wedding invitation. A block message. See, the messages are being blocked. I just said that. Throat chakra. Yep, this is an official conversation from the person in the uniform. Here we keep talking about this goddamn person in the uniform. This is an official letter from a person in the uniform. I don't know what the hell this is, But by having marriage here, a wedding invitation. So who do you know that could possibly get married that they're offering you to come? Mm-hmm. Also, it's talking about a business contract. It's talking about a business contract. Mm-hmm. Some kind of phone call, but it's talking about it's an unpleasant something that happened in the past with this man. You being very protective over yourself from this man. This is, to me, I feel like when it's talking about this good news and messages about a deal, a protection order notice, or legally prohibited. So what? I always look at this as like family. I always look at this like a family card. In-laws. That's also my gang stalking card. Whatever was going on with the connection, it hasn't been healthy. It hasn't been healthy. This communication or this connection with this person has not been healthy. It has not. It has not proven to be prosperous for you and the person. The person be getting more out of it than you do. The person has always got is one sided. Yeah, this is a lover from your past. This is a the whole that is unrequited love. I'm so trying to like steer away from what this title of this video is, as in to embark on something new. But the past is still lingering. It's official. The past is still fucking lingering, guys. We can't seem to get away from it. So hopefully, however everything unfolds, that we be willing to listen and to validate our feelings and protect our energy. But whoever this is that wants to communicate, just wanting to try to talk to you about something, you know, whatever this is, sometimes we can't avoid shit. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, I learned this the hard way. You can't avoid it. If that's in the timeline for you to be talking to this person, or in the future, dealing with this person, then you stop trying to avoid the shit. You know, just let it happen, and just like I said, just make sure you protect your energy, and you should be good to go. It shouldn't be no problems. You should not be having no problems with yourself, because you decided to trust your instincts and just know that you're good. You're gonna be great. And this is what I've had to practice over and over again in my life, in my entire life, because people always come from the past trying to rekindle some shit and thinking that I'm gonna be lonely or something. You know, it's always these men. I'm gonna be open minded, and no, like the song says, I can do bad all by myself. So I don't need no company to be, because they come with these old fake ass promises of sunshine, butterflies, and cotton candy and shit, and they bring salt, goddamn flies, and shit to your life if you're not careful. So I guess that's what it's gonna stay as. We did not get any new messages at all, so I guess that's what it's gonna stay as. I'll be trying to get a new message, child. Like, well, I don't be trying. I be, it was just flowing like that. But right now, There's a massive stagnancy. I can see that right now. So it's gonna stay the same. I feel like moving past you. So fuck your flowers. I don't know. Somebody just might show up at your door with some goddamn flowers or something like, can we talk? Somebody might show up at your damn door with some flowers talking about some damn, can we talk? And you like, what are you doing here? Baby, I've been thinking about you for the longest time. Like, it ain't what you think. I don't want no pressure. I mean, I ain't trying to put no pressure on you. I ain't trying to cause no problems, baby. I'm just, I just really I just feel like, it's things shouldn't have went the way they went, and and I mean, you probably don't know this, but so and so died, and then right there when you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, my condolences. Remember, I said this shit, y'all. Remember, my condolences, but then you still hold your ground. Hold your ground, dude. Don't, baby. People die every day. That don't mean that you allow this man to come back in and now you done had some wild deep sex with him and right when he wake up out of his what's that word grief, now he remembered that he had told Craig and them he was gonna kick it with them. He'll see you when he see you, and now you sitting up there dealing with the imprint that this man then put on you again. I don't care how long ago it could have been. You could have been abstinent from sex for years. So I don't know what it is, ladies, but something about to go on. Something about to happen. Something is about to happen. Somewhat like a tower moment. I'm telling you, I am feeling it and reeling in the feeling of, well, what they got to do with me? Because every time I be giving y'all the tea, I be wanting y'all to see, y'all to look at it like from a state of, what does that have to do with me? That's how you look at it. I don't know why I feel like this tower card gonna come out. What does that have to do with me? With whatever this person is going through, why am I getting these strong impressions of a certain person, which that's kind of like blurry too. It's not crystal clear who it is gonna really try to reach out to me, and being very humble and everything like that to try to get my attention back on their side or something. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh, I be tripping myself out. Look what my title says. And look what the card says. Moving on from past regrets. Somebody is literally trying to hold on to you. Yes, and you don't see it because it's like the moon energy here is why you don't see it. Didn't I tell you? This person, something is going to happen where you see how it said a turn of events, your life is still going to turn out like this in the Six of Wands. You don't see it. That's why it's making you feel uneasy because you're like, wait, what? Who likes to be going through life in the dark? Like, I know I don't. So as you going to sleep, you having dreams, you having certain visions, you hearing certain songs. The universe is showing you certain context clues, signs and symbols and synchronicities, and you're to adhere to that. So, but you still gonna be victorious. This is coming towards you, and this person's gonna come to you suddenly. Okay, and that makes sense when somebody passes away. Okay, or a message gonna come to you suddenly, going to create this new beginning for you. This is something that's divinely happening to move your life forward because you've been in a position of waiting for a very long time. But in that waiting, you have been expounding upon your wisdom, being an activist for the community. And now the wheel of fortune is going to be turning in your favor. You're able to move out of the dungeon, okay? And this is clearly showing you that the divine's hand is all over this. but there is someone from your past. There it is. That's going to be coming towards you as you've been over here working on yourself. This person is now going to want to come in and give to you because they realize you are their star. And now your life is going to be in a more celebratory phase because this is rapidly happening, that this communication is going to come in to clear these secrets from a King of Pentacles. You're going to learn who this King of Pentacles really is. They're going to be revealed, their true identity. And now your life is going to change for the better as you have now made a conscious decision to leave that old shit behind. Now it's going to take some time, so you're going to have some patience. But this romance is going to bloom. Y'all are going to be able to work together. This person is watching you from afar. Y'all are eternal lovers. The universe is balancing things out in your favor. This man really is going to be the love of your life. You're not going to have to worry about poverty because this is your Ace of Cups moment for you to have this new wealth, this new health. I'm telling y'all, stop playing with me. I really do this shit. Like I said, I don't like the feeling of whoever that shit is lurking. I don't like surprises. I don't like it. I don't like it. So thank you, Spirit, for giving me that recap to show, irregardless to whoever lurking in that Black Widow energy, divine feminines that are on this channel. All of us is rising to the occasion that the Most High God will have us be in, coming into a collective, mindset of abundance, healing for our children, for our grand, the elders, everything. We breaking generational goddamn curses up and on this here channel. Okay, that's what we doing. I ain't doing no playing. I don't know who this is, but whoever it is, this here moon energy, this new moon is about to break some shit open. This new moon is about to crack some shit open on who this secret admirer is. Is this the secret admirer you was telling me about earlier, Spirit? Let me know so I can go. Is it that secret admirer? Show me. Foreign love affair. Yes, your love connection lives in another country. What? So no wonder it's hard for me to see it. Child, I'm going to tell you something that I've been feeling. I'm feeling like all these old energies is like scrambling about to make one last charge at you, Divine Feminine, before you come into a new, never met before love connection. So I feel like what the Most High be testing with me is me giving these men grace. That's what I be honestly feeling. Because they know I'm tired of their asses in my energy. I can see clearly. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles have cleared my way. Ooh, look at Spirit. Tell y'all I wanted my daughter to hurry up and get my what's next cards together for me. Shocking news about a lover, a love offer, or a crush. What? So when it was just saying something is dead, gone, over with, finite, completed, and then this turn of events. But see, that's the part that's dreadful. Like, what is this? What is this? Who's dying? What's going on? What's going to take place? I'm nosy like that, okay? Studious, ambitious news comes in about money, new career, or educational venture. You got that star power because the Most High God says so. Remember, the 6 of Wands comes before that 7 of Wands. So, the 7 of Wands can represent spiritual warfare. People projecting things your way, doing things to cause you to have a delay. But again, that 6 of Wands comes before that 7 of Wands. So the battle was always the Most High God. The victory is yours. Okay? Ooh, I like that. Let me write that down. The victory is yours. Okay, y'all like it. Okay, I'm going to create a thumbnail. So we got part 1. And we got part 2. So this one going to be called that. The other one, I think that title is perfect for it on the part 1. All right, y'all. I feel good at this point. See, I'm telling y'all, I can't stand that old stank stag ass energy. Get out of here. Gone. Yeah, see, the curse is now over. The chains of of a broke. Yeah, that's it. We gonna leave that one now. I'm gonna fix me a new thumbnail, child. And I'm gonna go and post that up. I love you guys. I love you guys. Until the next live stream, y'all go in peace and stay in that cosmic wisdom. Peace.